The 9-day Ram Katha, in which we have been communicating on the central point for 9 days. Today is the 9th day. The dialogue is at an end. Then once again, my greetings to everyone. Jai Siya Ram. Jai Siya Ram. For a long time, it was everyone's desire that there should be a Katha in this building of Uno, Ashish. We had got a yes from here for a long time, but I worked with the whole team for all the arrangements, and as a result, we all are here. The ritual is about to be completed. I was told that no matter how many years have passed since UNO was established, 79. Since 79 years, whatever, I don't know. There has never been a meeting this early in the morning. This is the first dialogue meeting, with spirituality as the central focus. And it is happening so early in the morning. I did give a hint to Ashish, but he says that I do not have to say anything without speaking. You have done a great work. This is blessing of Bhagavad, but smoothly, as it should be, as the plan of Bhagwad's grace must have been, according to that, the all 9-day, this dialogue of Ram Katha. Today it's going to end. You all came. I will bow down for them. You all came. Thank you very much. Till yesterday, quickly we established the Ram Rajya. Ram Rajya was established according to the natural play of the Lord. Sita ji gave birth to 2 sons. This whole story is very brief. I have narrated it in detail than Kagbhusundi ji. Now in Ramcharitmanas, there is a special episode about how Ram Rajya was. And if we look deeply at the Ram Rajya that was established, then today the world is in great need of this Ram Rajya. I have probably sung 1 or 2 kathas about it, but no one can deny the description of Ram Rajya here. That today the world needs Ram Rajya, and from this building of Uno, we should see a little of what there about this Ram Rajya.
थोड़ा व्यंगावलोकन कर ले। राम राज बैठे त्रैलोक, राम हर्षित भये गए सब सुख। हर्षित भये
Quadruped 20 in Uttarkand, lines ahead of it, lines behind it, the row between 9 and 10, 19 and 20 couplets. From here, the kingdom of Rama begins. The first thing Goswamiji says is that the kingdom of Rama was established, pay attention to these words, not only established on earth, we are today. We can't manage the world. We cannot even manage our own nation. We cannot handle even one state. We cannot handle even one district. What the kingdom of Rama, it must have been like that Tulsi would say, not only on earth but Trilok, the establishment of kingdom of Rama in the three worlds, heaven, death and netherworld, to which what I call truth, love and compassion. What a wonderful event must have happened in the three worlds. This is not just a description of the character. Remember, this is a reality. This is the reality. Kingdom of Rama in three worlds. We should at least have kingdom of Rama on earth. If it happens in every country, then it will be blessed. So kingdom of Rama was established in Trilok. And everyone was happy. The first thing that happened was that when the kingdom of Rama was established, everybody was happy. When Ram was born, there was happiness at the inauguration. Harshit Sur, Harshit Mahatari. Mother was happy. Everybody was happy. And there was so much happiness, so much. People became so happy in the three worlds that everyone's sorrow ended. There was no sorrow, there was no guilt, there was no pain. Baba says, firstly, one step by step, one sutra, one by one, the whole story feels like telling Bayurankar Kahusan Koi, such a kingdom of Ram established in Tribhuvan, that no one had any enmity with anyone. Today in the whole world, you see, in the United Nations, so many people are present here. Great men, everyone is present here. 193 nations are its members. This is the reality. This is an organization to unite them all. Trying to do, for so many years the kingdom of Ram has been in existence. Nobody has any enmity with anybody. How many nations were there at that time? How many nations were united in the times of Ram? Leave aside Trilok. How much was there on the earth at that time? There were empires. There were 5 during the time of Rama. One was the Awadh kingdom, the other was the kingdom of Mithila. The third was small, but there was a small empire, that is the kingdom of Shrungverpur. The fourth was a very strong, very successful empire. The kingdom of Kiskinda, and the fifth very large, very violent too, the kingdom of Lanka. The 5 kingdoms are described in Ramcharitmanas, Awadh Raj, Guhraj, Bali Ravana Raj, Janak Raj and Asur Raj. Lord Rama has all these, united all these. This organization is working to unite all the countries that are united. When will they join? If one does not hate each other, then only if one starts loving each other. So the 5 kingdoms were united by Lord Rama's Ram Rajya in Ayodhya. There was the rule of truth. Ayodhya used to move with truth at the center. Pran jao, baru vachan na jaye. Truth, truth, dharm na dusar, satya samana. But Mithila, the Mithila kingdom, that is the kingdom of knowledge. All the wise people lived there. There was an empire of knowledge. Guhraj, Vipin Gavan Kevat Anuraga, this was kingdom of love, kingdom of love. Kiskinda was the strength of Rama, the peace of Rama, devotion to Rama, how to search for them, the search for power, the search for peace, the search for devotion, this service work. The kingdom of Mithila was united. So the kingdom of truth, the kingdom of knowledge and wisdom, the rule of love and Kiskinda. If one God has given us strength, then we should serve him. Although Sugriva missed it for some time, but then he united for this service, and Lanka was added. There was a rule of ignorance. Ego, idol, kill, bite, exploit, hunt, as far as your own goes, hunt beauty, hunt the property of others, and wherever you go, like at that time in the kingdom of Ravana, many were troubled, like sometimes. The great powers try to assert their authority, that we should have our way, whatever we say. The same decision should be made, we should do it. It was very difficult to unite five of them. One is ignorance, one power of service, one power of love, one power of conscience, and one power of truth. It was very difficult to unite these five. One who is ignorant, one who remains lying like Kumbhakaran, he will not be able to serve, he needs awakening for service, he remains asleep, and whoever loves will not be able to hate anyone like Ravana. Knowledge has also been called truth, knowledge has also been called infinite. In the Upanishadum have called Satyam Gyan Anantam. Anantam, that matter also was there. I understand that a supreme element descended on the earth who combined these five and united the five. Then there was a shout for victory of kingdom of Rama in Trilok. On this, I would like to invite the scholars to come to these five nations. Make amendments with your wisdom. Tulsi has written only this much, but it is very important in today's times. It is relevant in the present time. There should be love everywhere. There should be service everywhere. There should be truth everywhere. There should be wisdom everywhere, and there should be no darkness anywhere. It is being discussed here in one form or the other, and I am happy. I am happy that I am not aware of the fact that I am not aware that now it will be completed today. But the assembly that is held here, the meeting of all the nations, will have lasted for 9 days. Sometimes for 1 day, sometimes for 2 days, sometimes for one topic, sometimes for another topic, taking up the entire world. Perhaps the Vyaspit of India is speaking for 9 days, because by taking the entire world in its arms, it is written in Srimad Bhagavad Ji that Bahu Pasar. When Lord Krishna invited the gopis, he extended his arms in such a way that he did not extend them only to the gopis. Krishna's arms. There is no limited hands, but infinite hands. Limited hands has measure, although there is one measure of ours, that is the long arm that comes up to thighs. Till here it's called thigh knee. Usko janu gothand, janu pani mohi, that the child walks on 4 legs, 2 hands and 2 knees. Pani means palm, and child walks on 4 legs. When the child walks on 4 legs, it looks very lovely. Then it gets up on 2 legs, then it hurts. The father can't hold it, mother can't hold it. A father asked his son for water. The boy said no. The father sat on the bed and said a pot of water was near. The father got so angry, he ran after child ahead and father behind. Child came out of the house, father came out of house. Child came out of the courtyard, father behind. Child came out of the street, father behind. Child went to the border of village, father behind. Child did the circumambulation of the village, father behind. Child came back to home. That much the child has ran. He should have given a glass of water from there nearby. So by combining these 5, whatever incident is happening, perhaps it was meant to happen, and hence it is happening. If nothing else, then understand this sutra of kingdom of Rama. Bayur nakar kahosan. No one was harboring enmity towards anyone. So by combining these 5, whatever incident is happening, perhaps it was meant to happen, and hence it is happening. If nothing else, then understand this sutra of kingdom of Rama. Bayur nakar kahosan. No one was harboring enmity towards anyone. Krishna was inviting the whole world with his infinite arms. So Lord Rama invited everyone in such a way that inequality has been eliminated from the society. There is so much inequality today. Even today, women are harassed a lot in many countries. The disparity has not gone away so much. This institution is working very hard. But while sitting here and discussing, till then, after coming out, we have not been able to bring as much results as we should have. I will not do that about it. Efforts are being made, but inequality has not gone. The difference between high and low, the difference between king and people. Ram Pratap Vishamta, koi, neither the caste discrimination nor the race discrimination, nothing, there was a system. Still, there was no discrimination. Varnashram nij nij dharm nirat vedpat. So, in the kingdom of Rama, everyone used to follow the religion of race and ashram in the form of a system. It was not discrimination, it was an institution. Now I have Shravan month, so I have faith in my God Tribhuvneshwar, so I got coronation done. So from our Bhagavad Peet, the institution of Krishna Shankar Dada 3, Brahmin God came and they got the Rudrabhishek done. So even if I wanted to do the Rudrabhishek of my God then, so if I also want to do Rudrabhishek of my Thakur or get Purushottam to do Rudrabhishek of Lord Shaligram, then this is not the discrimination we have to call them. This is the system. We need to contact those who know. We all can do it, but if one wants to do it specially, then we need to call them. So if he is Brahmin or Kshatriya, not in the form of discrimination, if you want to secure the nation, the Kshatriya is required, a soldier is needed. If someone tells me that you have done so much Katha, but right now we need soldiers, so can I take a weapon in my hands? There is a system, army men can work there, I can do some work. I had requested that take me to Kargil. I had said to Advani ji, he was Deputy Prime Minister, Home Minister, so I had said to Advani Dada, when the question of Kargil came up, that if you permit me, then I can cancel my 1 or 2 Katha and will sit on the border. I don't fight with spear. I will take the garland, and while sitting there, give me a tent. I will sit. I will eat the food that your soldiers eat. I will keep aside my fast of Gangajal for some time. I said that he who can do this, he will not be able to do this. So there is some work of a Kshatriya, the potter who can make pots. Can we make it? It is a simple matter. This is the system. The Vaishya who cultivates, trade, exchange, this is what that society can do. Please do not take this as discrimination. So all were serving the society in the form of a system according to their caste, by saying some mantra, some doing something in the hermitage. Hermitage, the 25-year-old lived in a celibacy at the time. He lived his life in temperance and discipline. I see. What is it? Fresh flowers and cold beers. There are boards here. On the way we set up the shop and we get fresh flowers and cold beer. They are selling other things too. A 25-year-old man, at that time this hermitage is not a discrimination, it should be restrained. For 25 years, the youth should be patient and take care of your mind and your body. Celibacy hermitage, then householder hermitage from 25 to 50. Till this time of 25th, if we get married, our household went on, our dynasty should run, our family should be there. The sages made this thing, that this department, this much part is yours. If we reach 50 years old, then his dynasty increases. If there are 2 or 4 children, from 50 to 75 a third, hermitage comes. To this we call forest hermitage. At that time, people used to go to the forest, but today it should be done at the age of 50 to 75 years, keeping the body in the building and keeping the mind in the forest, to become an ascetic. Now we are very much around 75 years old. Then you do not pay much attention to the business. Give it to the one who is in his 25 to 50. You do, but we don't want to let go. Some people leave, and they become trusty in institutions. Now, chant the name of God. When a daughter becomes young, the father hands her over to a superior one. In the same way, when the institutions become young, then the trustees and the elders should be handed over to some young superior boys. That you run, now you run it. This is the system, and after 75, then 100. In that hermit, this system, everyone is situated in the kingdom of Rama. In such a way, Vedas, on the path of the Vedas, used to take a lot of interest in it, used to engage in it, always walk on the path of Veda, and got happier. Result, there was no danger, sorrow, and decease in the society. Then moving forward, talking about the kingdom of Rama, Goswamiji says, there are three types of tap: physical, the worry of physical material, and spiritual, godly. None of these three types of penance was in the kingdom of Rama. Ram Rajya nahi kahu hi vyapa. This penance does not apply to anyone. Sab nar karahi paraspar preeti. All loved each other. Chal hi swadharma nirat shruti niti. In whatever form the Sanatan Dharma had commanded, in that form everyone was performing their religion. They were performing their religion. There are 4 steps of religion in the form of a torus. Those steps were there in the kingdom of Rama: truth, defecation, mercy, and penance. These are the 4 legs of the bull. When the first kingdom of Rama was established, then all 4 steps form was strong. Otherwise, what would have happened was that in the golden age, the foot of truth was very strong. Sometimes there are out of 4 stages. Sometimes if there is truth, then there is avduti. There is no awareness of defecation. They keep lying, do not bathe, do not wash. Such a thing also can be seen. Sometimes when there is everything else, then due to arrogance, no mercy towards the low people. So these are the 4 stages of religion. They were perfect in the kingdom of Rama. And pay attention, my brother and sister, that truth, thinking, penance, mercy, etc., which are the 4 stages of religion, if even one step is broken in it, all 3 have to be tolerated. This is the rule. If there is truth in a person, there is defecation. But what if there is no mercy? If there is mercy, but what if there is no truth? So these 4 should be there. That was what happened in the kingdom of Rama. All 4 happened together. I sometimes used to say in the middle that Tina had also staged a small stage on it, that there was a cloth merchant. He had a very big cloth shop. There was a very big go-down of clothes, and there were 4 participants in it. There were partners, and there was such a big business, don't ask. Then all 4 of them used to come together on their generational, and the goods were sold in such a way that do not ask. So many other servants used to do all these things. It used to be worth crores of rupees, and the 4 partners do not have any work. They sat with the cart pillow like in the generational businesses. They sat how bosses sat. Used to sit like this. The pillow behind is so thick, the stomach in front is so thick. This is their photograph. You look at the boss people now, earlier the word no boss word there. In Jainism, the one who donated for every person, he was not called Seth. It is called Supreme, not Sheth. It can be immediately to be Sath out of Seth. But the best one remains the best. So sometimes the language and the word, sometimes after grinding, it's make a different meaning. And sometimes, if he adorned him, he would have attained superiority in words. So the 4 of them had no work. They used to drink tea, and when they were sitting, time was not passing. The business was running itself. Used to run 2-fold in day and 4-fold at night by the grace of God. Then all 4 adopted a cat. The cat kept running here and there. To pass the time, they adopted a cat. The cat had 4 legs. Then time started passing. And one day, the 4 of them started thinking that we should divide the 4 legs of the cat. The cat said, "What is your intention? Bosses, what do you want?" So a boss said, "The front right leg is mine, this is mine. The second was the front left, this is mine. The third was the back right, and the fourth was the left of the third. This was done by these people to pass the time. But this division became so narrow or so rooted that all the cats, the one whose right leg it was, has made a gold chain and worn it on its leg. Whatever may happen to the other 3, this is my leg. That left one, he will do it in his way." They made clothes for the cat. Then the one with the right leg gave her socks, so she keep the right leg high. "It's of other one, not mine. We are dividing only one cat." I went on for long. It was happening that whenever the cat goes to anyone, they used to care for only their leg. A lot of material came to the go down one day. So much cloths. Everyone had iron strips and nails in it. This cat used to run inside, here and there, here and there. The rats should not come and spoil it, so they kept the cat. The cat got a nail in his right leg. I had to make a cotton cat and show you practically this right leg, that in this leg the nail went inside. She was soaked in blood. So the cat with 3 legs, walking with 3 legs, 1 leg was injured. Now the boss whose cat's leg is injured, he should take care of it. Apply ointment, apply medicine, bandage it, clean it daily. Other 3 didn't care. Let him do. She runs with 3 legs. 1 leg is injured. Oil strap on it. The bandage was applied. He must have been lighting a lamp daily on the idol of Ganesh Ji. So he had lit a lamp in the go-down, and the mice ran away after seeing the cat. The mouse ran away. In this, the mouse hit the lamp, and the wick of the lamp fell. And as soon as it fell, the whole shop caught fire, and this fire spread because of the oil strap on the cat's leg caused the bandage. She ran, touched her foot on the lamp, and all 4 got together, those 3 who were there. He said that, brother, your foot ended our business. He said that we had divided these feet like this. I also got over, all go down burnt. Said, no, your foot which was injured, its oil scent wrap got burnt. It jumped here and there, then the whole go down was burnt. So it is because of your feet. He said, what are you talking about? They said, no, these 3 people went to court together. His foot cleaned out our whole business. The judge was very wise, listened to everyone. Then the judge made a cotton cat and kept it with him and said, martyrs, come here. Which one has which feet? One said mine was left. Mine was right. The upper one is yours. Yes, the nail went inside it. Yes, you applied oil on the straw. Yes, and this went on the fire and ran to save itself, and because of that, the go-down burnt down. Yes, my leg. And master, your leg? He said this was mine. The other 2 behind were also shown. It was Judgment Day, and the lawyers were making very strong argument that the demand of the 3 was that the injured leg with which the cat burnt it completely. Then the court should order to compensate the master whose injured leg was there, gives them their money. But the judge was smart. He said that this injured foot could not be kept on the ground. No, the running which legs there were of your own leg, so the one who ran here and there did not do it. She kept the poor leg high. In the judgment, the judge said that you 3 together give him the money. If one is injured in the 4 stages of religion, then all 3 are punished. If truth is wounded, then mercy, austerity, and thoughts all have to compensate. So in the kingdom of Rama, all 4 stages of the religion were in the right way. Goswamiji says, Chari udaram charam jagmahi puri rah sapnehu sagmahi. The world was full of 4 stages. There was no sign of the sin. Nar aru nari, men and women of the world, were engaged in devotion to Rama, immersed in Rama. No one remained immersed in forbidden. Sab pratyek nar nari, Rammay, sakal paramgati ke adhikari. Every male and female were Ramamaya, deserved salvation. Because of this, everyone's salvation, their salvation should not be done. They write to nirvana, not to women, to so-and-so, so all were entitled to salvation in the kingdom of Rama. Everyone can attain salvation, the attainment of the supreme status, the right to gross supreme speed, not an untimely death. While playing, no one died at young age. No one had died young. No one died at a young age. The son never died before father in the kingdom of Rama. This is kingdom of Rama, the little death. Today there are many accidents are happening. How many untimely deaths are happening? And this year, there were many people died untimely death. In many forms the people are getting died. In India too, 5 drowned here, 10 drowned here, 2 children drowned here. Here this happened. Here this whole year was filled with untimely deaths. In the kingdom of Rama, People lived their entire lives happily, not an untimely death. And if there is a long life, then diseases can also occur. The body suffers, and especially ankles. But no one had pain, lived a long life happily. Alp mrityu nahi kavan pira, sab sundar, sab viruj about health. All objectives were explained in detail here in the formulae. All beautiful in the kingdom of Rama. All people were beautiful. Beauty is not prohibited. Beauty is a part of the Rama's kingdom. Man should be beautiful. The courtyard should be beautiful. House should be beautiful. The food should be beautiful. All this beautiful, beautiful, all beautiful, all beautiful. Look at everything in the kingdom of Rama. All everything, not the thought of one. The thought is of all. The whole, this all is the soul of Manas. All is his life element. All was beautiful, and there was no disease anywhere. Everyone's body was disease-free. All were healthy. No one knows the name of the hospital. No one knows what the doctor is. There would be a doctor somewhere. There was no doctor. No practice should run. Where should doctor be? If someone is sick, then there should be practice. No one should practice. A doctor, where his dispensary was, it was not going well. He felt that, what a village is this? He changed the village. He thought of setting up a dispensary in another village. He went with a table, a chair, everything. Then they went to a new village. Everyone said that why is the dispensary here, that it did not work there. They said, there is no one sick here. Your practice won't work here. He said there must be diseases where there is a village. Sir, you're right. But in our village, there is no decrease. At that time, a hearse passed by. So the doctor said, you were telling me that there is no disease. So he died without any disease. So he must have had a decease. So they said that the doctor had died. His practice didn't work here, so he died hungry. In the kingdom of Rama, all were healthy, sab sundar, sab biruj sharira, all beautiful, and then goes on to say that it is a matter of eradicating poverty. Nahi daridra ko dukhin dina. There was no poverty in the kingdom of Rama. There was no sorrow and there was no poverty. No one is poor. All are in their situation. No one is poor in their situation. Dukhi nadina nahi ko, abudhan lakshan sab padhe likhe, sab shikshit koi, all educated, no one is uneducated, no one is illiterate, no one doesn't have quality, everyone has quality. And there are entire villages where there is no one who has quality. There are 32 qualities in the kingdom of Rama, and they all have these 32 qualities. That kind of incarnation was there. The entire society got qualities. Got qualities. Yukt ho gaya sab nirdam, Ram Ram, no one pretended, nirdam nirdam, sab nirdam, dharmarat puni, nar arunari, chatur sab nar nari, men, women literate, talented and knowledgeable. Look how many times Tulsidas ji is revolving. All, everyone, everyone, everyone. Sarve bhavantu sukhina sab gunj, all the virtuous. In the kingdom of Rama, the one who knows all the virtues, understands the virtue. If it's good, then accept it. All the virtuous scholars, all were the educated of scribes, the scriptures, and all were knowledgeable. All the grateful, all were grateful, all were grateful, and there is no cleverness due to hypocrisy. There was no deceit, no cunning, and no network. In the kingdom of Rama, everyone was like this. In the kingdom of Rama, O Garuda, such a divine kingdom was established that the suffering that is received through time, karma, nature, and virtue is nowhere. These are the four centers of our sorrow. One is time, karma, nature, and virtues. The sorrow of time cannot be eradicated. If the cold day comes, it will be cold. It is the sorrow of time, the time of rain, the sunshine. Then you cannot change the time of time. It is very hot. So if God has given it, then put it an AC in the room. But there will be hot, sorrow due to one time, then another sorrow is due to one's karma. Sometimes I would look like that. God does not know what is suffering. We have earned it through our karma. We have created sorrow and sorrow of karma without any reason. If you have more ignorance, You are angry, that too unhappy. Your home is unhappy. You are passion. You should spend your life in the top tip and the time is missed. That too is unhappy. The family is also unhappy. So the human is also suffering because of virtue. And the fourth center of sorrow is man's nature is the cause of sorrow. After listening to this katha, go to your family and learn if the entire family likes your nature or not. As homework, why don't our family like nature, but other people like it? Other people take us for tea, and at home, no one gives water even after asking 5 times. What's the problem here? The sorrow of nature. In the kingdom of Rama, these 4 centers of the sorrow were demolished. Ram Rajya, Nab Kal, Karma Swabhav, Gun Krit, Dukh Kal Karma. The suffering that comes through time, karma, and nature were not there. Bhumi Saptasagar, Mekhla Saptadweep. Ram Raj united everyone on the whole globe. He brought everyone together, and the kingdom of Lord Rama was established on the whole globe. Mekhla ane ekhu Raghupati Kaushala, one king. That doesn't mean one-sided rule, but even rule. Brought together everyone. लीला कहीं राम राज कर सुख संपदा भरण सकई फनी, even Saraswati and the rest cannot describe the happiness and wealth of the kingdom of Rama. Vipracharan Sevak Nar Nari. Everyone was generous in the kingdom of Rama, in which discretion is a predominance of the feet of such elder people. Where deserving, they gave their response. Man was concentrated in one place in his world, Ek Nari Vrat, Ek Nari Vrat Rat Sab Jari, Te Man Bacham Pati Hitkari. The woman was also centered in man, man centered in woman. There was no sin in the kingdom of Rama, so there was no punishment. The punishment was only for the punishment, rod in the hands of a hermit in the kingdom of Rama. So, if there was no sin at all, then how could anyone be punishment? Dand Yatinkar, the rod was in the hands of the hermits. That was the same punishment word. There were no curtains between people. The curtain was only used was the dancer society. For when the dance starts, there started curtain. That now this entry will be this entry like that. There was no other distinction between person and another person. Phool hi farhi sada. What was the result? There were so many fruits and flowers in the forest, so much prosperity, the wild wealth was huge. Rahi ek sang gaj panchanan, the elephant and the lion started living together. So much non-violence was established, as Patanjali says, the sanidho vair tyag, the violent by birth, enemies in the kingdom of Rama became non-violent. Khag mrip pashu, birbhāe ber sabni saman. Bird, deer and animal loved each other and stopped the enmity. Khag bandhana, abhaya. Birds and animals were happy and wandering around the forest. Sheetal surati pavan, bajbandh lata, bitak mange badhu, chahi man bhavto, dhenu pasrahi. So many cows gave so much milk, sweet milk, etc. Shashi sampanna sada. This earth will be prosperous forever. Treta jakkul kane karni. Tulsi says, in the dark ages, like there was a golden age came in the kingdom of Rama. Pragati giri vishadmani khani. The food came out of each mountain. Why? Jagatatma, Bhoop Jagatani, Lord Ram's kingdom, so all prosperity comes out. Sarita Sakal Bahi Barbari, rivers have the full amount of holy water, Def Sheetal Amal Sad, 3 tastes of water should be there, cold and sweet. That also already said, Sagar Nij Mazada Rahi, in the kingdom of Rama, the seas stay within their boundary. There were no tsunamis. Ratna Tatni Narlai, the churning that God did is not required to do in Ram Rajya, and seas stay in the boundary, and the seas give the pearls when there is traveler there. So the sea was generous, but also the travelers, as they don't touch it, they throw it back in the sea. Sagar Tijwana Jaldi Raho. Sarj Sankal Sakal Tada, Ati Prasanna Das Disha, Vidu Mahipur Mayani, Ravi Dhapati Chandrama, Samo Bhutvarsa, the rain of nectar. How much should be done on as much vegetation as the moon used to rain? nectar, and ravitap, the sun used to heat as much as the temperature as needed. So there was such a temperature in Ram Rajya, mange bari dehijal. In Ram Rajya, rain was provided as per the requirement, like we want that much. Ramchandra ke Raj, then God performed big yajnas, gave a lot of donations, and in every house there is Rama as king. Everyone used to do their work in their own house with their own hands. Nij Parichay in the last Katha. I have said, if a man wants to be causal, then he should do his part of the work. Everyone followed Rama's order. Some principles of Ram Rajya in brief. Now you have to complete it quickly, as there is a shortage of time also. I was told that the flight is a little late. No, it is okay, whatever it is. I was told that it is 2 hours late. Then I said I don't have a problem, but it is not. It is not late. Whatever, we will complete it on time. May he be late, we might not. So this is only a sign of Ram Rajya, the kind of state in Triloka, for which the God united all 5 states. Such a Ram Rajya was established. You know the story till that point. Raki and Lord Rama once gathered the citizens of their entire city and gave a discourse in Uttarkand. There was a very big spiritual discourse. It was an address to the citizens. It was an address to the nation. Rama addressed the nation. In that, Lord Rama said one thing very sweet, that I am the king. You are my people. Today I am addressing you for the first time after coronation. But if any of my words come out to be incorrect, if I say something unethical, then the citizens of my country can stand in the middle and stop King Ram. This is Ram Rajya. This much freedom was given in Ram Rajya. Jo aneet kachu bhako bhai. O my people, all of you, if I say or do something against the policy, then you can stop me in the middle. You can oppose me immediately. And even if only one person opposed me a little, he raised a finger on the life of Janaki. Then God, on the advice of one person, to Sita I also said, in between, by the words of mother, he abolished the position, and by the words of a critic, he abolished the Sita. That much freedom was there in Ram Rajya. And in this meeting, the Rama sings the glory of the human body. Bade bhag manush na bhav. The human body is very rare. Even gods cannot have it. It has been sung in the scriptures that God praised the humanity of the human body. Humanity. This is a very long episode. Sometimes it is written that the 4 brothers used to sit together and eat together. They used to eat with brother. I understand that everything is difficult now, but we can do this too. The family should eat together. Now in the house of King Dashrath, how many servants will be there in the kingdom of Ram? How many slaves? But Janaki used to do house chores herself. You have to do all this here, because everyone had to do their work. You won't find maid here, so it is such in the country that there is money and don't want to do hard work. So the disputed episode that follows Ram Rajya is discussed in this way. After that, which are the controversial incident, there are some exceptions always. Its story has not been taken by Tulsi, Sita's second exile, etc., etc. Goswami does not touch it. Then the story that comes, you all know in the Uttarkand. That is the character of Baba Kagbhusundi. Kagbhusundi resides on the Nilgiri mountains. There are 4 peaks. There is a tree on each of the 4 peaks and under each tree. He does different sadhana under 4 trees. This is the whole independent episode. In the arena, God Lakshman fainted from the hand of Indrajit and Indrajit tied Lakshmana's unconsciousness to the serpent nearby. Then Garuda was ordered to go and eat the serpent and free Lakshmana, free God. Then one Garuda did, and there was a doubt in Garuda's mind that God was tied by serpents. Who binds the whole world with his maya? Defeated from a normal demon, Ram in the mind of Garuda. There is a doubt about the divinity of God, and then Garuda asks everywhere how to overcome my doubt. In the end, Shiv said that you go to the north, these 5 nations that I just talked to you, in which 2 nations were from the south, Kishkinda and Lanka were from the south, and 3 were from the north, 2 states of Bihar and UP. Goharaj, Avadhraj, and Janakraj are a combination of north and south. Grudkag comes to Vasundiji, and Tulsi writes that he was a miles away from the hermitage of Vasundiji. He had not yet seen Grudkag and entered the hermitage. Lekin gayo moh sanshay nana, there are some places where before entering there, one starts changing in oneself. It happens with darshan, and there Garuda asks questions, and in return, Kagbhusundi makes him listen to Bhusundi Ramayana. Garuda comes. The story goes on continuously there. All the birds stood up because Kagraj is there. Kagesh, the king of birds, himself Kagbhusundi also stood up and welcomed Garuda. Then you all know the entire Bhusundi Ramayana. Then Bhusundi told his life character, and Goswami has given so many scientific formulas in it that I discussed in my mind. Whatever inspiration will be given by Guru's grace, I will discuss that scientific formula in Bark of Mumbai. They asked to do the Katha, Bark. 2 scientists came to me and said, Bapu, you have did Katha everywhere and you will not do it here. I said that I will give priority. There are scientific formulas, which are scientific formulas of Manas. To Manas you do not take us. This is a very mysterious scripture. Many of the gods will speak at whatever time they call. So ended the attachment of such. Narada and Garuda bowed at the feet of his wise man, and after listening to the story, he went to Vaikunth in amazement. The first is that Garuda said to his wise man, what should I do good to you? How should I do good to you? There is only one thing. I am bowing at your feet again and again. Not by me. Garuda went to Vaikunth. Basundi put a stop to the Ram Katha. Remember, but Maharaj Bharadwaji is narrating the Katha in Prayag. He did not tell about the culmination of the Katha. I repeatedly say that the Katha got completed there. Bharadwaji paid his respects. Then this Katha ended? No, it continues continuously. I also said yesterday that experiments are there. Prayag is not happening. Along with experiments, there should also be continuous experiments like Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati. Prayag is also should be there. So the story of Prayag is going on continuously. The connecting story, the uniting story should continue. Then the matter of Yagnavalkya Maharaj. Then Lord Shiva puts the story in front of Parvati. Then Parvati says, Maharaj, I am grateful for your blessings. The devotion for Rama appeared in my heart. All my sorrows ended. So Shiva ended the Katha, and incarnation of Kali Pavan Tulsidasji narrated the Katha to own mind and saint and sages. He, from his stage, putting an end to the story, he says, the essence of the entire Ramayana has been told in 2 lines. This is the complete extract, this essence of the 7 steps, in which he says the famous 2 lines, Tulsidasji.
Ehi kalikalan sadhan Jog jagya jam amrit Rama sumiriye gaiye Rama santat suniye संतत सुनिए राम कलिकाल
Tulsidas ji says, in dark ages, there is no other means for people like us. Neither can we do yoga. Nowadays, everyone does yoga, but still not everyone can do it. Yoga is not an easy means for everyone. Not everyone can perform sacrifice do not do penance, have to do farming, have to do business, need to do job. So not everyone can do this for the likes of us. There is only one means in dark ages. Which one? It has three parts. Ram hi sumiriya gaye, Ram hi santat, suniye, Ram gun gram. Remember Rama, sing Rama and listen to Rama. It means remembering Rama is not forbidden. Sing Rama, singing of Rama is not singing of Rama, and listening to Ram is not listening to Ram, then worship Rama, sing Ram and listen to Ram. On the basis of this line, there is an essence, summary, an extract of the entire Ramcharitmanas, truth, love, and compassion. God willing, someday it should be written on this building. Truth, love, and compassion, because this is the mantra of Trilok. It is not one or the other, but whether truth comes or not, God knows. Whether mercy comes or not, because all those with weapons are sitting here, how will mercy come? So this much I will say, because these people do not want to take any decision. Their entire business is running on weapons, world leaders, because when you fight with each other, they will say, no, do communicate, keep peace, but from back they want to sell weapon. So dishonest. Suman Bhai has given me a complete survey that how many people died when atom bomb was used? How many people? Well, this whole extract to Rama is the complete summary. I call it truth, love and compassion. Ram hi sumiri, Rama is truth. Name of Rama is true. We say Ram Naam is true. Remember Rama, sing Rama. I call it love, that the one who loves sings in the tone, in the senseless, but will sing because love was sung by Mira. Osho says that Mira attained God by singing and did nothing else. That's Osho's statement. While dancing, told God Nanak Dev ne Mardana Ched, attained God by saying this. Chaitanya attained the God by being upper-handed. Sing Rama, who loves, he will sing. Santatu Suniye continuously got to listen the Katha, that we should agree a day, 2 days, 9 days, sometime in a year. A Katha you listen. How to attain saintism? Naturally it came to It has come to our part, one with compassion, continuously singing, continuously, here one is completed, another will start, so continuous singing and listening is based on their compassion. Otherwise, where can it be possible? Young brothers and sisters, truth, love and compassion, chant Ram, this is the word of our saints. In village, while asking for flour, we say Bhajle Rama, Bhajale Ram. Jai Bhai, I have seen it. Buddha Bhai will know. As Buddha Bhai is son of a farmer, I have seen when I got to village with bowl, used to say, Bhajle Ram, Bhajle Rama. Ladies don't come out, only if son went to school and cooking roti. But while saying Bhajle Ram, the animal in the courtyard nods their head bowing. Gives respect to word Rama. God Brahmin comes, God's mercy. Wake up, wake up. It's morning. The Brahmins didn't came to ask for flour. They came to wake you up. If a fugitive can get a roti, how a saint will not get it? If thief can get it, why can't we? If terrorist can get it, why can't we? This was all for a waking. I am very proud of it. Dada may be asked for flour. You did. I asked a lot, even now, so I don't forget when I visit. Go to visit the Ram temple of Talgajarda, and we have an elder Maharaj. He has a tamri. If he comes, then I take his tamri and take a round in a street. Your root, which is rooted, hold on to it, then worship Rama, sing Rama, and listen Rama. This is truth, love and compassion, and whose name? The impure is pure, its weave is very large, due to whose name the lowly people have been liberated from the lowly, and the last verse of Tulsi's Ramcharitmanas.
पाई न देही गति पति पावन राम गणिका अजामिल व्याध कील गजारी जाकी कृपा लवलेश मति मंद तुलसी राम जाकी कृपा
Tulsidas ji says, those who know, recognize and experience some quatrains of Ramcharitmanas will imbibe them in their hearts. They and Goswami ji says that I have experienced a little by just the grace of its dust, payo param chaupai. Chaupai has the meaning which is 4 legs. A rhyming composition having 4-legged is called katlo. Why is the use of katla used? Rest. Use of the quadruped is also rest. He will get a kind of bed and will get absolute rest. Rest is the feeling of absolute happiness. By the grace of its dust, a fool like me is experiencing the absolute rest. To whom I should worship if not Rama? Who is another like Rama?
मुँह समदीन नदी तुम समान रघुवीर अस विचारी रघुवंश मणि करहु विषम
Goswami ji says, there is no one as poor as me, and there is no one who does good to the poor like you. This is becoming our child God. You will be called a rich only then. When there is poor, I am poor. You are the one who blesses the poor. So there is no one as poor as me. There is no one as kind as you. Thinking of this, defeat my poorness.
कामी नारी प्यारी जी लोभी प्रिय जिनेगा प्रिय लागा
Goswami ji says that just as a lustful person loves women and a greedy person loves money, both of them love women. A greedy person loves money. That's true, but they do not love them continuously. A greedy person loves money, not continuously. If someone puts a revolver on his chest and asks him to take it out, he takes it out. There is no continuous greed and there is no lust. Even the lust of a lustful person cannot touch continuity. But the pleasure that a lustful person gets is for some time. I get the same pleasure in continuous worship of Ram. There it is fragmented. I get it continuously. And a greedy person loves money. I love it continuously. This is the meaning of greedy person is named so, because the greedy person keeps on counting the money. Like that, I keep counting the pearls and beads. I become greedy of, and I don't get satisfied. I keep chanting the name of God. Keep count. Priya laghu. From this, the hail of God, Ramachandra should be there. But Tulsi says, you should be lovable. We are lovable to you. Or not that you know, but you be lovable to us. You should love God. So hail of God, Ramachandra is there. But God Ramachandra should be dear. And Sumanbai says not. Jai Shri Ram, Priya Shri Ram. That's the suggestion of Sumanbai. Jai Shri Ram, Priya Shri Ram, to Priya Laghu. You does love. Or not that you knows, but it is dear to us, it is very lovely, it is very good, It is very dear to us, so this is the request of Tulsi. And in the end, you write.
Yat purvam prabhuna kritam sukavina Shri Shambhuna Durgamam Shrimad Ramadhya Bhakti Manisham Praptitu Matva Tad Raghunath Nam Niratam Santastama Shantaye Bhasha Ardhamidam Chakar Tulasi Dasastatha Punyam Papaharam Sada Shivakaram Vijnana Bhakti Pradam Maya Moha Malavaham Suvimalam Premangu Purnam Shubham Shrimad Ramcharitra Manasavidam Bhaktyavagāmanti sansār patanga ghora kirane dayanti इति श्रीमद् रामचरितमानसे सकल कलकलुष विध्वंसने विमल वैराग्य संपादनो नाम सप्तमः सोपान कांड समाप्त श्री सीताराम चरित
So Goswamiji completed the seventh step also, the four acharyas Shiv, Yadnaval, Basundi and Goswamiji, sitting under their shade. They also used to communicate with their listeners. That is why I am communicating with you. Sitting under their shade, our dialogue continued for 9 days. Now in this dialogue, we are giving a break today, then after saying everything remains. This is my experience of years. The whole event was organized by these families together as a mere instrument of God's grace. I express my happiness and everyone is happy, all is happy, God's grace, and you all came. Listen to the story with so much feeling and devotion. We were able to sing God's grace, yet this 9-day love, yagya, speech yagya, is a small. When we do good deeds, some error remains, knowingly, unknowingly, but there is no error here, not to be seen. Yet if there is some shortcoming, some error, then we should chant a mantra. After that, these seeds from quadruped will sing. So it is the order of our acharyas that when the Kathayagya ends, this mantra should be chanted 3 times, Hare Nama. Then I speak, then you speak, then I speak, then you speak, then I speak, then you speak.
Haraye Namaha Haraye Namaha Haraye Namaha Haraye Namaha Haraye Namaha Haraye Namaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye परमात्मने प्रणत क्लेशनाशाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। और अब एक साथ हम ये बीज चौपाइयाँ जो थी मानस वसुधैव कुटुंबकम की, इसका हम साथ साथ गायन कर लें। अखिल विश्वय सब परमो barābari saba mama priya saba mama upajāe sabte adhika manuja mohi bhāe akhila bisva saba par mohi akhila bisva.
The dialogue of the story started with these two lines, and today, when we are concluding it, we should bid farewell to Hanumanji. Before this 9-day Ram Katha Manas Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, all of us together should listen to our songs, make arrangements, Tanuja Seva, Mansi Seva, Vittaja Seva, whatever has been done, every result of it. To whom we should dedicate the results that come, and to whom is this fruit we will dedicate? We have taken the juice and offered the fruit to someone, and I want all of us together to dedicate this fruit to the United Nations and dedicate this whole Katha to this world organization that I am taking the storybook, but dropping oil in the pathway. Closing this book, this organization is for world peace, to stop the war, to end the war, so that no one in the world remains poor, no one remains illiterate, so that our lovely earth remains green. Therefore, I dedicate this story to the United Nations, Idam Agne Namo, at your feet. I am dedicated, and now I do not know this much, but I believe a lot. I should know, but not this much. But I believe that such stories are fulfilled by the grace of the Supreme Being. Otherwise, there may be some trouble. But by the grace of someone, we are sitting here. His strength of back is there. It got accomplished by His grace. So come, let us bid farewell to Sri Hanumanji Maharaj and pray that he jumps over to Indonesia and then comes with us to the Chitrakut level for some time. Then from there, the wind blows with us, the Ganga blows with us. Everything should keep happening together. We will bid farewell to Hanumanji.
Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam Krishna Damodaram Hari Hariharam Madhavam Shri Govindavallam Janaki Nayakam Shri Ramcharitmanas Bhaje Janaki Nayakam Shri Ramcharitmanas Bhaje Janaki Nayakam Shri Ramcharitmanas Katha Visarjan होत है सुनहु वीर हनुमान राम लक्ष्मण जानकी सदा करो कल्याण सिया वर रामचंद्र प्रिय राधा कृष्ण चंद्र Uma Mahamade priya ho pavan sutta Hanuman priya ho bolo
So the dialogue of the 9-day Ramcharitmanas Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is being ended here, once again expressing my great happiness and congratulating our side on the occasion of Shravan. I am ending the Katha. I am very happy, boys. Be happy. Everyone be happy. I enjoyed it with feeling in the end.
Sadhana nahi kali jaso nibe Chandra Chata Saba Jagat Mahi Andhero Hare Rama 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 Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama Rama Rama
Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama Rama Rama
Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama Rama Rama
Hare Rama Rama Sita Rama Rama Rama
Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Pavan tanaye sankat harana mangal murati Lakhan Sita Sarita Hनुमान जी महाराज प्रिय।
So, here we are, united as one, finally bringing to a close the spiritually enlightening 9-day saga of Ramcharitmanas Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. From my place at the Vyaspit, I send forth my heartfelt greetings and salutations to all of you, expressing the universal chant of Jai Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram. Let us all, with true feeling and devotion in our hearts, innately resonate with the divine sayings, Ramchandra Bhagwan Priya ho, Bal Krishna Bhagwan Priya, Sadguru Bhagwan Priya. Let's all be enveloped in the divine essence of this chant. To conclude, my humble obeisance to Mahadev, conveyed through the sacred mantra, Om Namah Patra Mahadev.